MLB Network has baseball coming your way from the home of the Mets, Citi Field. Game 2 of the World Series between the Texas Rangers and the New York Mets. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Dante Logan is on the mound for Game 2. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, when you look up the word dependability in the dictionary, that's what this guy, you'll find a picture of this guy. Career ERA just under 3.5, and that's saying quite a lot in the high-scoring games that we see in baseball going on right now. Real solid pitcher, controls the running game.
The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your New York Mets.
A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, D-Row?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
Batting third, right fielder, Bird.
Has a look, now the pitch. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Hey, you know, D-Row, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but he's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone, without question. You know he's going to elevate. It's north-south, so you're aware of it. As a veteran player, you can live with that.
You know, D-Row, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
On a line, that's a base hit. And the tying run is in to score from third. It's 1-1. The tag, and they got him at third. What a throw. Coming to the plate now, Bird.
Number 32, Bird.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. In his career, Bird has accumulated a little over 1,800 hits during his time in a big league uniform. Up top, it's 2-0. 2 out, nobody on. Fly ball out toward left center field. Castro is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire. In order, go. And here's the former prize Dodger prospect Willie Calhoun. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone into the upper tank. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His first homer so far in the series, and it gives the Rangers a 3-1 lead.
Hitting a home run in the World Series is special at any point. Hitting a home run in the World Series that gives your team the lead, that's something to tell the grandkids about.
At the plate, Mick Bird. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Mick Bird.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. We're in the fifth inning of a 4-3 ball game here. Back up the middle. Played on the backhand. And he'll turn and try the jump throw to first. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow. Stepping in, Mick Bird. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Fastball in there for a called strike. Rivera is about as stingy as they come in terms of a bullpen arm. He's proven very difficult to hit, and it's a rarer thing still to see multiple hits against him.
Yeah, Matty V, and you wonder why it's so hard to score off of this guy. He's nearly impossible to get 3 or 4 hits in an inning to score a run. He keeps his walks per 9 innings are really down, and you look at his hits per 9 innings pitch, it's no wonder why this guy's one of the top relievers in the game right now.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. The relay, and the gamble will work out. He's in at second base with a 2-out double.
Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did, and looking at it again on show track, we see it a lot faster than it came in. 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that.
Now batting, first baseman, Garrett Hoffman.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right.
It looked like from our perspective he gave up on that one a little too quick and then tried to emergency hack late.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. He stays alive, still 2-2. Bird at second with 2 down. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Marquez going back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim 1-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Some guys just seem to thrive under the bright lights of the World Series while other guys fade into the background. He was brilliant in this one, and this is some well-earned recognition.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. New York get the win to jump out to a 2-0 series lead. Dante Logan takes home the win. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and the entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.